Good morning, welcome back. So I was thinking about stuff, my first mistake. Do any of you recall the first few moments of your life after being born? I for sure don't, and I like to keep it that way, but I do appreciate the concept and the aesthetic. Newborn core is gonna be all the rage in the next few years. I can eerily feel it. Remember back in the good old days when we didn't have to worry about our appearances? That's why we come into the world with no clothes, kicking and screaming, while looking like a slimy chicken breast you forgot to put in the freezer. No one told us that the facial features and body type we're given as a default would determine how we're treated for the rest of our lives? That doesn't seem fair at all. Can we go back to caveman life or something? Living with 5 IQs and only having to worry about silly little tasks. Like hunting and gathering every day sounds pretty nice. But now that good old capitalism exists, love you Google, thank you for paying my bills and keeping me fed. Looking exactly the way you want is a commodity afforded to rich people and others. Anyone else in the other category? There's so much media with beautiful people constantly being fed to us every day. Who knows if anyone actually looks the way they portray themselves online? Like, I'm sure you've heard of a nose job, getting a facelift, Botox, you know, the starter kit for the Instagram face everyone's getting nowadays. But just like Pokemon, things will start evolving whether we like it or not. The most successful businesses are able to find and fulfill a need we never even thought about. Tired of using dry and sandpapery toilet paper? Here comes the invention of a bidet that can wash and blow dry your butt clean in 30 seconds. Someone eventually got tired of cutting giant loaves of bread into smaller, tinier loaves, so they created sliced bread. Now we can make sandwiches with 2 slices of bread instead of 2 big bread. Your palms don't have the correct lines to predict your future full of money and power? Just get plastic surgery to alter these lines into the right one. Oh. Well, guess it's that kind of video. Let's take a look at some of the weirdest beauty procedures that exist, and how beauty standards across the world have convinced us we are 3 palmplasties away from marrying someone rich in Tesla stocks and winning the lottery. It'll always amaze me the mystery of the human brain rationalizing the weird things that we do. It kind of reminds me of the story from the mobile game Love and Pies, which follows the journey of Amelia Green, a single mom who moves to the countryside to live in her old family cafe after a rough divorce, trying her best to restore the cafe to its former glory, until she uncovers dark family secrets, long forgotten romantic feelings, and ancient grudges. Thank you to Love and Pies for sponsoring this video, a free to download Merge 2 mobile game, available on mobile or tablet. Your goal is to build a thriving business with Amelia. You'll be running your cafe by combining ingredients into baked goods, renovating the rundown establishment into a 5-star review on Google, all while solving intriguing mysteries. It's really fun gameplay wrapped up in a multifaceted story with a dash of humor. It's pretty addictive once you get going. Like, I had a hard time putting it down when I started. I like that it's a really easy game to pick up whenever I find time for myself, and it's not stress inducing. If you need a quick break from your daily routine, or you have all night to spare with no plans, hang out in the peaceful town of Appleton with a diverse cast of characters. There are definitely a few that are plotting something suspicious behind the scenes, like Amelia's mom possibly setting the cafe on fire before disappearing. Moms typically never do that, so that's weird. I won't say any more, so you'll have to uncover the mystery yourself. With new story content being released regularly, you get to challenge yourself with various events and competitions, and flex your creativity when decorating your very own cafe. If you're interested in checking out a cozy and mystery-themed game, download Love and Pies with my link down below, which as always helps support me and the channel. The plastic surgery industry is preying on people's insecurities by making up new ones daily. Why, you may ask? So they can stay as one of the most profitable areas in the medical field. Did you know that the market size for plastic surgery, measured by revenue, is $27.1 billion in 2023? Did you know that? I don't even know how many zeros that is. So it all started on Twitter, the root of all evil. I was minding my own business when suddenly, oh, what's that I hear? We now have a cosmetic procedure called Earbud Rejuvenation. Tired of the annoying effects of gravity and aging? Now you can freshen up your earlobes to give them a more youthful appearance. Earlobes change with age. Like anything, they can become droopy, they can deflate, and they can even develop folds and seem collapsed. Fortunately, earlobes can be rejuvenated either with filler or surgery. Let me move my earwax, cause I'm not sure I heard that right. I'm not even that surprised this is a thing. We're always on our never-ending quest of trying to look young forever, and some people aren't too happy about this. California is about to wash out to sea, and you're trying to make people care about a few millimeters on their earlobes? What exactly do you want us to do, Kate? Did you want me to get a bucket to help put the water back? Okay, we might not all agree on certain things, but they kind of cooked her in the comments. Why is she picking a fight with a plastic surgery clinic on Twitter? If it's not for you, just ignore it or block this account. That's why we have off buttons on our phone. I'm assuming for the majority of people, your earlobe droopiness isn't something that you think about quite often, unless it's really extreme and it does affect your quality of life. This is pretty niche. I don't think people are rushing to their clinic after seeing this tweet to give their earlobes a facelift. It is interesting though how some beauty standards can have the complete opposite standard in other parts of the world. In some cultures, having droopy ears is actually a good thing. If you have more droop in your ears like Buddha, in East Asian culture, it's believed you'll live longer and have better luck. Not really sure if it applies to people with stretched ears though, but it's okay. I'll send Buddha an email and ask. Don't worry, he's chill like that. You might want to use your earlobes to listen to different perspectives, cause you could end up changing your mind. You do get more real estate for earrings. On the topic of ears, you ever cosplay as an elf before? Me neither. But one thing they're well known for is their pointy and protruding ears. Think Legolas from Lord of the Rings. His ears make him look elegant, charming, and urethral. Do people not go to school anymore? Or if you're one of those Harry Potter adults, think Dobby. Now this guy, very urethral. We went from cosplaying these characters by changing our ears with makeup and prosthetics to actually going under the knife to get these types of ears, typically found in a fantasy setting.
Hello everybody, my name is Luis Padron, the human elf, or how they call me on the internet, the plastic prince. I am undergoing plastic surgery to become a real-life fantasy being. I call myself Plastic Prince because it's a mix between fairy tales and the modern world, that it's full of plastic. Under these prosthetic elf ears, I have my real ears shaped more pointy like an elf. I have my eyes done.
He got plastic surgery to get elf ears and then covered them up with prosthetic elf ears? Seems a little bit counterintuitive, but okay. Maybe it's all about the aesthetic and what's on the inside that counts. In a more normal and day-to-day setting in China, people are trying to fit the Asian beauty standard of having a small face by altering their ears to stick out more. The beauty trend is literally called elf ears, and people are getting cosmetic procedures to achieve this look. This is Song Yao, and she first got her ears plumped by adding hyaluronic acid to her ears, which costed her a little over 10,000 yuan, which is about 1,560 USD. The results are very obvious. You can see my ears from the front, and overall, I look more energetic. And you know what? She's actually right. Objectively speaking, and just by looking at this picture, her face does seem more balanced when her ears are showing. From the front, at least. There's a reason why people spend a lot of time researching and practicing specialty cosmetic procedures before offering them. People aren't randomly going in for plastic surgery and picking something from a menu like a restaurant. You have to go through consultations where they explain the process to give you the result you want. Well, the good and non-sketchy doctors will anyways. Meanwhile, some opt to insert a piece of cartilage or other material behind the ear to prop it forward. If it was me, I wouldn't actually mind taping my ears every day if I didn't have to get an invasive procedure done. Just gotta avoid hearing any spicy gossip or drama, cause my ears will perk up like Dumbo. Song said her decision to get elf ears was partially influenced by female celebrities with protruding ears, which shows that influencers do be influencing through social media. So the question is, if she never saw someone go through this process, would she still have done it? Maybe, but there is a higher chance of her living her life with her normal ears. I remember this feature getting made fun of a lot in elementary school, but now it's a beauty trend that people are paying to get. Life sure is weird. Just as weird as palm plastic surgery.
Palm line surgery, yes. Literally altering the lines of your palm. For people that believe in palm reading and are not super happy with these lines, they will literally have them surgically changed so that they'll be in their favor, promising good luck, fortune, and love and happiness in their lives. This is actually more popular in countries like Japan, where women will want to have longer love and marriage lines, and men will want to have longer wealth lines.
Oh god, I don't even want to know how they do it.
Palmistry is the belief that you can tell your future based on the lines on your palm. Some people try to change their future by getting the lines on their palm surgically changed. I don't think that's how that works.
That kind of looks like a really big bird stood on this person's hand for a really long time and left a dent. Also, why did they go against the palm grain? Who has lines going that way? Sorry, let's be serious here. In Japan, plastic surgeon Dr. Takaki Matsuoka is offering a surgery that changes the lines on a patient's hands in hopes the new lines will change their future in a positive way. The surgery is done with an electric scalpel and only takes 10 to 15 minutes. Ew, I did not need that image in my head. The scars, however, take a month to heal. The most popular reasons for people getting their palms enhanced are to add marriage and wealth lines if they don't have any. If you have time to be doing this, maybe try making a Tinder profile, maybe apply for a job. Seems like a lot of work and money for something that's not even guaranteed. And how are you supposed to do things when you're recovering? Like, how do you wipe your butt? How do you shower with your hands wrapped in bandages? Although Dr. Matsuoka charges $1,000 for this procedure, he isn't even 100% sure it works. Instead, he believes in the placebo effect. If people really believe the surgery works, their luck will change. I'm just trying to process what I just read. Why does that seem wrong for a plastic surgeon to say? I guess he's not breaking any laws, like people are letting him slice and dice their hands. This was consented to. It seems weird to say this out loud in front of the people's palms, you julienne like a carrot. I tell ya, no one keeps secrets anymore. It's giving chronically online. You should check out my last video if you haven't watched it. Dimples used to be quite the popular beauty trend. There's something about these two little dips in your face that makes smiles look so cute. We see a lot of celebrities who are well known for this unique feature, and regular civilians who weren't born with this trait would use makeup, piercings, weird contraptions like this scary looking thing to give themselves man-made dimples. Some people are already born with this software already installed. Some people have no choice but to buy the add-on for $5,000. Dimpleplasty is where you surgically get dimples sewn into your face.
Welcome back to Brown's Anatomy. Yes, dimpleplasty is a thing. All incisions are inside the mouth, minimal swelling and downtime. Results are immediate and permanent. Make sure you go to someone who does a lot of these. She looks beautiful. You want them to look natural.
The procedure is basically they stitch dimples into your face and they are permanent, so they're there for life. I thought it was temporary, but no, they're there for life. I paid around £2,000 for it.
I mean, if I was getting something sewn into my face, I would probably double check, maybe even triple check what the finished results would be. But that's just silly old me stressing myself out and being paranoid. No, wait, that's like the basic thing to do.
It essentially feels like a trip to the dentist. I'm not gonna lie. It was a pretty quick procedure. It's half an hour, 15 to 20 minutes on each dimple, and then you walk out. Okay, so this is like literally like minutes after.
In Chinese culture, dimples are seen as a good luck charm if you're born with them, and they're often associated with youth and beauty. It typically makes your smile more memorable and cheerful looking to others. Man, it really all comes back again to aging bad, looking young and staying young forever good. As dentists say, smiles are the windows to your teeth, and eyes are the windows to your soul. Their source? I don't know, they're doctors. Having big and expressive eyes is an important facial feature that Korean people like to emphasize. And one way to get that look is to alter the fat pockets underneath your eye, either with makeup or filler.
So if there's one thing that Koreans are particularly crazy about, it's emphasizing the aegyosil, which is this piece of fat underneath your eyes. And the more you have of it, the more youthful you look and the bigger the eyes it looks like you have. It's one of the things that a lot of celebrities and K-pop idols emphasize when getting their makeup done. And there are actual treatments as well where you can get fillers so that it looks like you have more of it.
You ever wondered how Korean celebrities make their eyes look so big, bright, and youthful? So they often use a makeup technique that enhances the fatty pockets under your eyes, which is called the aegyosil.
And this isn't just a facial feature that's exclusive to Korean people, they just gave it a cute name. Over here in North America, people refer to them as eye bags, and it's often associated with looking sleep deprived and aging. So the main goal here is to get rid of them. This makeup routine for your eye bags would literally take up half your day. Is it even worth it? She looks 5 minutes younger, to 77, to 76, and 12 months. Oh my god, these comments are so rude. I would just accept that I'm old. And there's really nothing wrong with looking old and having eye bags. And not too recently, people did start embracing their dark circles and under eye bags. They actually became a beauty trend for a little while. We had tutorials on giving yourself dark circles around your eye. So instead of looking cute and youthful, it's supposed to give you more of a mysterious, alluring sort of look. It's like the complete opposite. You see Korean people teaching you how to enhance your aegyo style with carefully placed lines and highlight underneath the eye, while everyone else is trying to get rid of them. Thank God we have technology to help us remove things from our bodies we don't like. Weird growths, excessive hair, those weird things in your legs. I think they're called calf muscles.
Do you want chopstick legs? In China, the beauty standard is chopstick legs, also known as manga legs. They're thin, long, white legs with huge gaps between the thighs. So much so that calf muscle blocking surgery is popular. It removes nerves that stop calf growth, creates skinny calves. Critics say that after removing these nerves, you can't run or walk very fast anymore. You definitely can't play sports that require lots of calf muscles.
So y'all are just gonna casually give up running for this? Hey, I hate cardio as much as the next person, but I need to be able to run at a moment's notice. Like when my dog starts eating something random. What if you dropped a $100 bill and the wind picked it up and blew it away? That would be so embarrassing trying to chase it by walking. Wait, can you please slow down? I need that money to pay for Uber since my legs are missing important nerve functions. You could alternatively get something a little less crazy like Botox or calf implants.
On the other hand, a lot of our patients already have large calves. They want to slenderize it. I fix those calves by Botoxing it, which freezes the muscle like this. Effects are seen as early as 6 weeks and last about a year. Going back to enlarging your calves, if you're like me and you're a normal person, you don't want to exercise every single day, you want your results right away, just get calf implants.
I'm sure no one will notice when your whole leg accidentally becomes frozen or your implant flips around onto your knee. You know who has it easy though? This guy. Maybe we should all just do what this Japanese man did and get plastic surgery to look like a dog. Holy sh**. Thank God this is just some good old misinformation and not some sort of Full Metal Alchemist situation. Miss you, girl. I'm sure you guys already could tell it was fake by the way they spelled surgery as sugary. Anyways, that's enough internet for today. Liking attractive people and admiring certain facial features is basically hardwired into our brains. And beauty standards we're not familiar with are always gonna seem weird to us if we don't actively live within that culture. Trends come and go, and there'll always be new ways to change yourself to fit in with the general public. But sometimes it does feel like make up a random insecurity speed run and profit. Every time we talk about plastic surgery on the internet, we realize that there's no black and white answer. It's different for every person. You just gotta do your own research and be moderately skeptical of things you see on social media. Like, are these lashes made with only mascara or are they fake lashes? It's like that blue dress, white dress thing all over again. You know what's not fake though? The YouTube algorithm. That affects every content creator to an unhealthy degree. You guys can help soothe my mental health by giving this video a like and leaving a comment for engagement. In return, I'll get to lull you guys to sleep the next time I post a video, since I'll be popping up on your recommended. I think this is what therapists mean when they say self-care. Have a good day, try not to be dumb, and I'll see you in the next one.